Hello, I'm Michael Finn, holistic exercise and lifestyle coach, and I'm going to show you how to do a T-bar deadlift today. So a couple of things, abdominal charge, I'll put a link to it for this in this video. You need to know how to do your abdominal charge before you do a T-bar deadlift, because anytime we're going to pick up something heavy, that's what we need. And then second thing, T-bar deadlifts, one of the reasons why I like them is it's a little bit more like a squat. So you can get your legs involved a little bit more, and it's a little bit less load on the back. So when I have a client that I'm working with that has a back injury that we're still rehabbing from or recovering from, when I switch them from doing other activities to develop all of the muscles to strengthen up their back, and we start getting into things like deadlifting and squatting, I will commonly start off with a trap bar or hex bar, whatever you want to call it, deadlift, so that the weight is a little bit more centered over their body and they can use their legs, and then they're just keeping their back, over the top. So a trap bar is one that you can stand in the middle of, and the hands are on either side, so that's the way we want to do it, standing in the middle of our bar with the handles on each side of us. And then we want to have a good comfortable stance so that we can squat down nice and deep. I go over that in a lot of my squat videos, but basically it should just be where you can at least get down to a good parallel position in your squat when you're squatting all the way down. All right. So, and then from there, it's squatting down, keeping your spine nice and straight, keeping your head nice and neutral. You don't want to be looking at the ceiling, but you don't want to be looking at the floor. You want to have your head nice and neutral as you go through the activity and the exercise. And ideally with your weight equally balanced from the front of the foot to the back of the foot while you are doing the exercise. All right, so here we go. So we want to squat all the way down and grab onto those handles on either side of us. Okay, and this is when we're going to do our abdominal charge. So we take the big breath in. Draw that belly button in really tight. Hold the breath as you push to the ground and lift the weight up. And then as you exhale on the way back down through the closed lips. Nice and slow. Okay? So it's the big inhale in. Draw that belly button in. Push those legs, stand up tall. Exhale through those closed lips on the way back down. Okay? So you might feel it a lot in your quads, you might feel it in your glutes and your hamstrings. Everything's got to work. It's why I kind of like doing it this particular way with a trap bar, because it allows you to use your entire legs and hips and knees, and even the lower legs work a little bit and all that kind of good stuff too. And there's not quite so much load on the back. All right, so I'll take you through it one more time. Okay, squatting all the way down, grabbing onto those handles. Big breath in. Filling that tummy all the way up, and then draw that belly button in nice and tight. Push through those legs. Okay, exhaling through those closed lips. Big inhale in. Draw that belly button in nice and tight. Push all the way out. Exhale as you lower back down to the floor. Okay, so that's the way we want to do the exercise. I will do one facing you as well really quick so that you can see that as well. So there's my feet, okay? And we're gonna go with that big inhale in. Draw that belly button in, hold the breath going up, and then exhaling, coming back down, okay? So we always wanna keep that spine straight. Don't let your spine bend forward. You're just moving at the hips and the knees and the ankle. Your upper body is staying, or your spine itself is staying nice and straight the whole time. You even want to make sure that you keep the chest up ever so slightly so that your shoulder stays in the middle. If I drop my chest down, the shoulder rolls forward. We don't want that. We want to keep the sternum up nice and high so that the shoulder stays in alignment with the rest of your spine. Okay? So, if you got any questions, reach out to me. This exercise is one of the over 30 exercises in my speed and strength program, as well as many other programs that you can find in my online store on my website. So that way you can buy a little program and you can practice it on your own and then reach out with questions if you have that. So subscribe, ring the little bell. Let me know if you have questions, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a happy and healthy day doing your trap bar deadlift exercise.